by Laser. And yeah, Blue's team are not putting the foot off the pedal. They're
Right.
just pedal to the metal at this point.
And we have Laser actually with a great pass up there slightly on. Going to chip that over to the side. This is going to get cleared out by the orange team. Ooh, actually spoke too soon there. Ennie's going to come across. I say cleared out, and it's actually a pass straight to Ennie coming in the center. 3-0 now. 2 goals to Laser, 1 to Ennie. And, you know, we're a minute down, 3 goals. This would be a 12-0 scoreline if this pace keeps up.
Well,
I'm sorry, 15-0. I need to be able to do math. That's right. 15-0 if it keeps up.
Okay. You keep getting better from tourney to tourney though, Bax, on the map.
I do, slowly but surely.
So yeah, definitely on the pace to get 15 goals, and it can definitely look like it can go there. I hope for Dolomite and the guys that it won't, and they can get something going on for them, at least a goal.
Yeah. Yeah, they just need to get kind of something rolling. They're getting some touches. They're actually spending more time this game on the blue side than they were the last game, so they have made adjustments. They just got to kind of finish it off. And he's going to come up and actually put this off the right side backboard. That's going to be a great look. Slightly odd, put some power on that off the ground. Wow, that ball actually was seemed to be cruising there. 105 kph coming in on the left side. He gets a great side touch. Oh, he clipped it right off the bounce. What a shot. 4-0.
What a boomer.
What a boomer. Ball is going to be
right now
in here. Go ahead, man. What you got?
No, I mean, right now, I don't see anything Orange team can do at this point. I bet their spirits are pretty down too. 5-0 up in under 2 minutes. That's pretty harsh.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough road to come back from, that's for sure. We do have, this is double elimination. It's an interesting double elimination format. Everybody in the pool side of this tournament, it's a best of 1. So that means when you go down to the loser side, whoever wins the match will move on automatically, and then whoever loses the match is eliminated. There is no best of 3 format in the lower side of the bracket. The upper side is best of 3s all the way through, and then best of 5s later in the tournament. So they will have another shot. You know, they'll have another shot in the losers bracket. It's going to be pretty anxiety-inducing, though, when you're playing a best of 1, of course, over and over for your tournament life. But certainly any team who is eliminated in the winner's bracket will go down to a best of 1 in the loser's bracket and have another shot to make it back to the grand finals at the end of the tournament. Ooh, yes, Laser actually. That was an interesting little defensive play there, the chip, and it just didn't quite get read by the orange player. Halfway through this game, 5-0, looking pretty rough.
Oh,
it just, you know, it doesn't get better.
No,
it's really unfortunate, and you know, you've already kind of mentioned, you got streaming, you know, that can be nerve-wracking. You got, you know, first game of the tournament, and you have a team that's kind of just putting so much pressure on you, you don't really know what to do. Not really a lot of variables that are going to help you play well, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely not a lot of variables that can make you play well, but that's exactly why we hold this tournament, to have players that don't usually play a tournament get a taste of what it's like and feel. You know, sure. I played the RLCS qualifications 2 weeks ago, and it was the first. Wow, Laser! What a shot.
Let's just real quick. Oh my God! I don't know. He was, and then he boosted at the last second. Oh wow, that's crazy. Okay, RLCS, what's up?
No, I was saying that was the first time I played a Rocket League tournament, and I could definitely feel the pressure and butterflies and whatever. That's a real thing. It happens, and people get nervous and excited about Rocket League. So, definitely not gonna hold it back to them, and they can still make it through the losers bracket.
Right, and what a great angle! I mean, getting the chip to the bottom right corner, barely touched that. That is just great control. What a touch! Incredible touch. And that's one of the reasons we actually like to, if possible, do a double elimination format, because you are going to come up against teams that are super strong, and teams that compete in other tournament structures and leagues like the ESL. You know, it's one and done. You know, you got one match. If you lose, you're out. You know, you got a best of 3 and that's it. And sometimes you come up against people who are really good, and you lose and you're out and you don't get the other experience. So we try to have that losers bracket so that people who do come up against those do have another shot with a great
shot
to the top right corner. You gotta be kidding me. I can't believe that. That would have been mind-blowing. Oh, nope. Look at the rotation, man. Blue, and he's back. No chance.
Yeah, blue team are spot on the rotation. They always have a person back. They give a lot of respect to their opponents, even though we didn't see much of them. They always have a man back. Just when I said that they didn't, but they always have a man back, and they're covering all the spots, getting great passes along. Look at this. Can he make it? Ooh!
Oh,
Oh!
and that's just gonna go in. Yeah, I mean that's tough. Those shots can be really tough. You know, the ones that go high or dropping straight down on top of you, and you have a panic moment, right? Where you're like,
Yeah.
how do I,
And you
what do I
and you
do
see
here?
any, and you see any goes up for it. That
Right,
was
right, right.
tactical whiff by any.
Very tactical. Quite. Yes. Yeah. So we're gonna, 9-0 now. 1 minute to go in this game number 2. Certainly looking like we're going to see plebside TikToks moving on to the semifinals of Pool A7, and we will see Astrofuzz RC probably moving down to the losers bracket to face off against their next opponent in the best of 1. 45 seconds to go here. It's looking, I mean, I do want to give credit. They did make adjustments, right? I mean, the ball's actually been making it into the blue side, but excuse me, at the same time, the score is going to be 10-0. Oh, 9-0. What a save! What a save! He gets there in time. That's got to feel good. That's got to feel so good. But at the same time, I think blue team made adjustments too. They said, you know what? Let's really put the pressure on because they've scored more goals in this game than they did in the last one, despite Orange's adjustments to keep it out of their end at least a little bit.
So for a team like the blue team, those kind of games are actually can be really tricky because you can get really smug and you can like lose your edge because those games, let's be fair, were pretty easy for them. So they can face a really strong opponent next game and completely lose it because they're not used to the same level of play that they just did. So credit to them, they keep everything like completely professional, rotation, passing, goals. They're not putting the foot down off the pedal. So definitely credit to them for this.
Yeah, and that's actually a really good point. And moving forward, they certainly are going to have to keep that in the back of their head. That their next matchup may not have the same feel to it, and don't be prepared for that. Congratulations to plebside TikToks who do take 2-0 in a convincing win over Astrofuzz RC, who will be dropped down to the losers bracket to face off against their next opponent in Pool A7. Yeah, it was a good match. I'm interested to see. I mean, plebside TikToks look like a team we might see later in the main bracket on the winners side,
Definitely.
if you ask me. Yeah, so we'll have to see. Yeah, if they end up showing up there. So yeah, we're gonna have another match for you guys here pretty quick. So go ahead and stick around. Go ahead and hit the follow button if you guys are enjoying what you're seeing so far. Hit that follow button. If you guys want to donate, there's a donate link. We do Matcherino. You can increase that prize pool and get some cool merchandise yourself. And yeah, we'll be right back with another match for you guys. Go ahead and stick around for UCS Gaming's 3v3 tournament.
high. Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm